So now it's time to organize the information in our paper so that it's easy to follow along. And we do that by using APA style headings. So after we've got the introduction, then we start with our first main topic of the paper. Now, let us say, for example, that I wanted to talk about the different kinds of symptoms and disorders that can result from trauma. So I am going to break that down into subtopics. So my main topics are going to be in bold and they're going to be centered. Now I've got some subtopics here. I'm going to divide that main topic of disorders that result from trauma into two subtopics. I'm going to discuss acute trauma disorder and I'm also going to discuss post-traumatic stress disorder. But when I get to post-traumatic stress disorder, I feel like my reader needs to understand that there are three main symptom groups that a person with PTSD might experience. So then I want to further break that up into more subgroupings. So here on this first item is written in level 1 heading. This one and this one is written in level 2 heading, and then I've got these that are written in level 3 headings. So the level 2 heading is still bold, still in title case, but it's way over to the left. The third heading is going to be indented, and then anything after that is going to start on the same line. And also, if I have more than one word, like I might want this to say re-experiencing symptoms, those phrases are going to be in lowercase. The only word that will be capitalized is the R here. So those will be in sentence case, which means that only the first word and any proper nouns would be capitalized. So if I had a person's name or a location or something like that in there, or the name of a book or the name of a test or something like that, then just that title would be capitalized, but everything else would be small. And if you have any questions about those 5 levels, you can always go to the internet and search 5 levels of APA headings, and they can kind of give you the lowdown on how those work. But you don't really see the 4th and 5th headings used very much. It's usually just levels 1 and 2 and sometimes 3. Then when you get to the end of your paper, you always want to put conclusion and make that a main heading, so that would be centered in bold type, and then your conclusion, of course, should recap the major points you've made and kind of review. You do not want to add any new information in your conclusion, because that will kind of confuse the issue. The conclusion is merely to recap.